Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Global Monastery. My name is Richard Dahlstrom. It's a joy to be with you as we consider this week in the Global Monastery the theme of being of the same mind. So please listen as I read from Romans chapter 12, and then I'll have a few thoughts on what this means. Romans 12, verse 16 says this: Be of the same mind toward one another. Don't be haughty in mind, but associate with the lowly. Don't be wise in your own estimation. So let's just look at this for just a moment here. This phrase, be of the same mind, is a phrase that's been misused dramatically throughout history. You've heard probably of the thought police. Perhaps you've read the book 1984. You're mindful that uniformity of thought is a dangerous pursuit, actually. And it's behind totalitarian governments. We can go back and look at Eastern Europe and today North Korea and other places around the world where people are not free to speak their mind. This is very dangerous. And behind it is some authoritarian power threatened by any thoughts that are outside the boundaries. Unfortunately, far too often this happens within evangelical communities as well. It's not totalitarianism in the same sense at all. Please don't mishear me. But it's destructive. I've spoken with many people who felt that they had no space for their faith to kind of ripen and flourish. No room for doubt, no room for questions. There was a party line, and if they did not toe the party line, they were socially, if not formally, excommunicated from communities of faith. This is actually really, really destructive. Most of the time. There are times when it's important to draw a line, of course. But this text that says be of the same mind is not calling us to uniformity of thought, uniformity of dress, uniformity of every lifestyle choice. That's not this. This text in particular, in fact, in Romans 12, says be of the same mind toward one another, which means to look at the other the same way you look at yourself. And so very often we set ourselves up as the one with all the answers. I'm the teacher. I'm the elder. I'm the authority. I'm the king. I'm the president. I know. Not always. In fact, the text is saying, have a view of the other that is the same as the view that you have of yourself. And what is that view that we're called to have of ourselves? A view of humility, a view that we haven't arrived. I haven't arrived. You haven't arrived. That's okay. But fellowship helps us move toward real unity of spirit. And fellowship doesn't mean uniformity of thought. Fellowship means that even though we disagree about many things, we believe that the Holy Spirit is with us, teaching us, peeling away layers of misinformation and fear and anxiety and pride and anger, and guiding us toward the truth. I'm coming from here, you're coming from here, but in fellowship, we're brought together. This is God's design. So my prayer this week is that you would see yourself on a journey, as it says in 1 Corinthians 13, looking through a glass darkly, and know that everybody else is also looking through a glass darkly. We're on a journey together toward wisdom, toward full understanding. And this gives us fellowship. This gives us big listening ears and a desire to understand the other, all of which help us display the character of Christ. May we be like-minded toward one another this week, walking together in humility toward the truth. Not uniformity of thought, but fellowship that is moving us toward unity of spirit. Be blessed. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.